All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Hollywood Animal. Big thing we're doing is setting up next year and then pushing through next year, trying to get all those films. We need 13 films to be produced within a year. So we definitely, got to keep that going. We got to keep our banquet going so we can keep our influence high as well, just in case anything comes up that we need to refute or, knock down or open up, anything like that. So just an overview as we always do. Second research group, 500 days. Water Tower probably finishes this episode. Terminate contracts, we just started. 1,000 cash per month. Professional achievements and charity. Those two might finish this episode. Depends how far we get. 10 story elements, a little ways off that. 50% more experience for information. That leads us. We want the next upgrade. That's kind of why we're going that route. Level 3 sound stages. High quality costumes and props. That'll probably be done this episode. Improved development. That'll probably be done. We got that over there. And extended medical coverage. That'll probably be done. So pretty good start here. Let's just take a look. See if there's any scripts to buy. Nope. And we have 6 scripts being written. So we're at 11. We need 2 more. And I would like to buy the scripts and immediately put them into production. I don't want to wait for the scripts to be kind of written. What happened here? Scott Daniels. What did you do, buddy? Ooh, illegal tendencies found. Do I have Matt yet? No, I do not. Okay. And unsuccessful. All right, let's get you back on there. I'd like to know all of the illegal frequencies of everybody. Oh, that's my good editor. That's my good editor. All right, Dead Sailor's Wedding. Is that what this is called? There we go. Artistic score tanked, which is surprising. And it kind of sucks because I can't speed run it when the artistic score is bad. Oh, no, maybe it's the entertainment score. Must be the entertainment score. I'll go ahead and start production on that. Let's get my security guards. Let's get searching for dirt on people. Doug is good. You. What's your dirt, buddy? When I get a 5-year contract, I want to know what your dirt is. And apparently I only have 1 security guy. Let's check the salary. Any level 2s? You. Your loyalty's terrible, but it's fine. You. Anybody at 1,000? That's not level 1. There we go. Okay. And then because I did get you, we'll throw you on. Well, we can do Maurice, I guess. Might want to keep him around. Cinematographers are fine. Editors. How about Linda? We'll do you. And then how about all? Earl Burke, maybe? Let's go ahead and see how that works. Probably gonna fail, but worth a shot. What is this? Still not a crime. Made 1.2 million. We're still doing about 600 screenings a week. I think that's probably good. We can go ahead and wrap it up there. Did hit a top spot. That's decent. Film distribution in Germany made $1.2 million. Very nice. Our banquet's done. Let's go ahead and start another one. These people are really going to enjoy our presence. I don't know what this does for this guy, but... Or no, yeah, this. I don't know what that does. But we'll send an actor to Germany. Are you sure you want to send an actor with commercial artistic status to tour Germany within 6 months? Yes. And then who can I send? Can I send Darlene? I can send Darlene. 3-month business trip to Germany. Sure. We'll give you a whiskey for your troubles. And $11,000. I gotta pay for you to go to Germany and give you $11,000. That's terrible. Commercial or artistic score? I think that's this, right? Ready. There you go. Get that going. What do we got here? Sending an actor to Germany. Alright, he's just letting me know. Well done. On holiday, whatever. 6th attempt. Here we go. 5361. Beautiful. It meets our threshold. Gilbert. What do you got, buddy? We will go ahead and max that out. Very nice. Start production, which we can speed up. We can throw a second unit on there. And Daryl has established himself as a detective. All right. Release Blue Anteater. We also have a problem on this. The director found out that Hooch Armstrong left his script at a cafe. Now he's only getting his lines while he's on set. This is seriously slowing down the work. It'll be 50% slower, but if you can see how fast we're going, I think we're still going to be really fast. Oh, I just have to wait for you to prompt. There it is. A- on Kino Mark is very good. 3 stars, 2 stars, 3 stars. The Bone Grinder, just 1 star. Okay. He's always like opposite of what everybody else is. I don't understand. There we go. We got some films. Do we have any films in scripts? We do. Ooh, an 8.0 artistic score. It's $500,000 though. Jeez. Oh, I never even looked. Are any of those scripts I have, do they have... Let me check that. Let me check that, see if I gotta push through an initiative. That one's good. Dead Sailor's Wedding is good. Narrow-minded Habits, good. Tiger-Faced Killer, good. Alright, so they all seem to be good. Alright, good. I almost screwed that up. But you, I can definitely purchase and begin production. We'll get you... You're annoying. Too bad it's going to be 8 days later. Who do we have free? You're an 8.0 for less than 1,000. I will take that. We'll throw that in there. 1 Pollux, so he likes that. 400,000 for a Pollux Award winner, sure. We will get you on this film. And you like sound stages, but all my sound stages are taken. Unfortunately for you. Fortunately for you, all my sound stages are being used up, and I don't have the resources or time to build new ones right now. So you're going. Producer, we can throw Tommy. Director, just can't be Gordon. Oh, I think it's going to be a different director. Because I want on the... there's another film coming out that's pretty decent that I want him on. One of the ones I have scripted. There, we'll throw a contract there. And we'll throw you on for this one. There you go. Last Survivor could be Mike Rhodes. Already threw all the actors I hired? Jeez. Oh, I guess maybe Clayton. There's Peter. Didn't I have him before? What happened to him? Did he ask for too much and I just said nah? Sounds likely. 400,000 for a 6.0, a 6-star basically. Probably not the best use of my money, but oh, we got Wilfred. He's capped though. I don't know if I want to cap 7. We get Clayton. A little bit more expensive, but he's not capped. The good thing was this is I pay it up front, so I'm not like constantly paying this every month or every year or something like that. So that's not bad. Rival could be Clayton. Tyrant could be Peter. There you go. We'll go through another film. So that is 12 films throughout the year now. Tiger Face Killer is done. What do we do? 6. Very nice. Start the production process. We got decent editors. They're all pretty good, so it doesn't matter who I put on these. If we're being honest. Brian Gallagher. 6.0 cinematographer, sure. Can actually give you 5 years. We'll throw in a little medical. And I don't know anything about you, but for 60,000, sure. Key Witness. Ooh. That's good. If I do like a sequel to Zodiac, that's good. Script for a New Beginning. There's my 8.0 script. That's the one I want the other director on, I think. Yeah, that's the drama adventure. Cinematographer, we want decent. We do have sound stages available, so go ahead and use those. 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2. Very cool. Oh my god, your contract, blah, blah, blah. I don't want you on that, I don't think. Oh, I didn't mean to renew that guy's contract. I didn't know who he was. You seem cheap. You seem very cheap. Go ahead and get you picked up, buddy. You seem very cheap for this. There, and you're a soundstage guy? Perfect. Soundstage guy, cheap. That's all we can ask for. Alright, producer. You can put Ramon on this. We'll put Herman on this. This is June. Of interest can be Arthur, whatever. Strict parent, whatever. Need another freaking... Honestly, let's grab Larry. I mean, it's just a matter of time before I pick him up anyways. Would have been nice to have some dirt. 1.6 million. Oh. What if I do 3 movies? Yeah, I don't know if I'm at 1.6 million yet, buddy. Don't know if I'm throwing that out there yet, bud. There we go. This should be a pretty good film. Oh, which one? It's UFO sighting, right? Yeah, 65% science fiction. That's the one we need. Narrow-minded inhabitants. 6.0 script. There you go. Into post-production. Again, these guys should be able to rip through these relatively easily. And we'll start that back up. What do we got? Zodiac. Did cap out, which is interesting. I would have thought it did, but we'll get this. We'll go Tommy here, maybe? Yeah, we'll go Tom. Do it on set because I don't have international scouting yet. So, location is not very beneficial. Filming technology will do the deluxe, do the high end. Ripping through these. We're getting these films out, alright? Chester's my only person left. Fernando, do it up. I feel like Hooch is kind of more of a bad person. We'll go Russell Taylor there. Gabriel is a boss. Damsel in Distress can be Martha. Rival, maybe Fernando. Don't want Leland. Hooch could be a rival, but he makes... I don't know, who's my serial killer? That's gonna be Hooch. Hooch is my serial killer. Do I want Bobby Martin as a rival? Sure. Sure. We get Bobby Martin as a rival. Gloop. Do not have a very good script. That's fine, though. Go ahead and start that project. We can get kind of people who are a little bit lower. Like, we can get Brian on this. We can go to location. That's fine. Wow, we got a lot of locations here. 187 days. It will produce this year, which is the big, the big push. Out of producers, and I think I only have the one director. I have to repair to hire producers. That's unfortunate. Alright, Gloop, we will keep in pre-planning. Spent this stage 600,000, but it stayed in 8.0. We like that. We like that. We'll get the editor on this, Lilia. We'll get Tom as a composer. Alright, that should stay in 8. I'm hoping. No illegal tendencies found for Scotty Boy. And unsuccessful on Dale. Let's see. Illegal tendencies found. What do we got for Lucy? Likes to go on safaris. Okay. Dirt found. Who do we got? Herman. Wrote in a college essay that the United States should be divided into 6 states. That's an interesting one. And we'll change on Linda. Get a little bit better guy going there. Oh, we have a bunch of people out. Wow. You're 13%. I don't know why those guys are a little bit worse. The 6th attempt. What do we got here? Decent film. This one's one of the ones that we rushed, so it's fine. Editor, we can put Emma. Composer, we can put Harold. There we go. We're going to have a ton of films in the theater. Gloop, I needed to wait. Something I'm building. 32 days, maybe? Blue Anteater did 3.195 million in the first 4 weeks. We're still doing about 2,600 screenings. Let's go ahead and push that into this year. That's probably fine. That's fine. Go ahead and push that. 315,000. I love it. There we go. We did not make any money this year. We brought in 30 million. We spent almost 40. Profited -9. And I think that has a lot to do with what we just did. You know, we just hired a ton of people at the end of the year. So I'm not too concerned with that. Let's see how we fared as far as... Oh, this is scripts. Is this the science fiction one? I think this is the science fiction one. No, it's not. This is a freelance writer. Okay. This is a freelance writer script. You like sound stages, so we will give you sound stages. Ooh, 3 stars all the way across almost. That is pretty decent. Fine. We will give you money because that is 50,000 just to finish the film is unbelievable, but whatever. 50,000 just to finish the film. And to hire him is probably going to be even less per film. Because he's not that good. Oh no, producers. That's going to be a problem. We need 27 days from now. You're 42. Okay, you're good. You're good. I just need to get that. Still not a crime. Laughing stock. Son of the Father. So we made 4 of the top 10. Very nice. What do we have? Gernstein. They only made 3. So Evergreen made 3. Okay, we actually dominated the top 10. We were critically acclaimed. That's interesting. Gernstein. Supreme. Okay. Fan favorites. We were 5 of the top 10. That's very nice. Everybody should be getting quite a bit of experience. Oh my lord. You want almost $1 million. And if I bump you to 5 years, you want $1 million. I think I'm going to have to do this. Right? Why can't I accept that? Oh, I hit plus. I didn't. Oh, I don't know why I didn't cap out. So he needs 12. I'm offering 12. Payout. What if I take that off? I'm very confused here. If I add that, 1.3 million, but I pay out half. So I should only see around 700,000 come out of my account, so I should be at 11.6. Okay, I just want to make sure. I wasn't sure how that worked. 500 a month, you got it. 1,000 a month, you got it. Script results for limited edition. Continue. Very good film. Shelve it for a minute because I need my production studio to finish anyways. Get a banquet done. Oh, Festive Lights. Crushed it. A-. Bone Grinder hated it, so it's going to be a good film. There we go. Okay. I like that. Up to 1.1 million on that film, but I don't foresee that being a problem. We're at 25 days there. What do we got for services? I want to hold a banquet. That's what I was doing over here. And then, do I have... I don't have meth yet. Okay. I was checking to see if I had meth. We can get you into distribution. I think I'm going to go 3 weeks on all these so I can try to space them out. I think. I like that one. We'll go distribution. So if I go 1, 2, 3... Festive Lights is going to get rebooted, but I think anything that's not an 8.0 is going to be around 5,000 screenings. I think that's all we're going to afford to it. It may do better, but I just don't have the screenings for it. Yeah, anything that's not like pushing an 8.0, high 7s, you know, around there. Young men, so it's going to be the workmen, general, and... young people. There we go. There we go. That's the 4 we want. We're going to apply with no tricks. Confirm. Boom. There we go. Gotta wait for those until the producer thing is done anyways. I just wanted for a film, correct. So I'm going to skip out Dead Sailors. We'll get that going. It's an okay film. Not great, actually. Not great, actually. There you go. And beautiful. Alright, post-production. Go ahead and get through that. I just need this building to finish. It's killing me. Wait, these I can do. It's from the script. I'm being an idiot. Yeah, these I can do. It's the script that I can't. Okay. Start production. The gloop I have to build. The doomed I have to build. Okay, that's what it is. I can't build the script. Or build the production, or whatever you want to say. That one... This offers a 9. Ooh. Go ahead and start production on that. We got a second crew. Do I have security? We'll throw security on there. That's a decent film right there, people. That is a decent film right there. Zodiac. Down a little bit, unfortunately. Have a lot of good people on this for that to go down. That's surprising. Throw a second crew. An additional film crew that works in partial lighting helps speed up shooting, but it doesn't affect happiness, I don't think. I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't. Alright, let's go ahead. Get you to repeat. It looks like 6 attempt I can get out here. Not a great film, but again, this is about getting 13 films out, not necessarily 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can throw you there. I'll throw the 6 weeks with... Oh, what are you doing? There. Again, about 5,000. Just in case a big film comes through, it's going to have enough screenings. Or if it needs to get, you know, if a big film needs to get added, it's got enough screenings. Men. So here, 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 and general, I think. That's how we want to go. We'll apply. We'll still advertise correctly because I'm kind of reputable enough where I can kind of push films through with a pretty good score. Or pretty good profitability. But we'll see. See how that goes. I've never done this many films, so you never know. We're going to do that. We're going to speed it and we're going to select it. We're going to go 5,000. There you go. It's big to not extend bad films, I think. Young people in general. Apply. Continue without continue without tricks. There you go. Selection of candidates for the Pollux Award. All right. Ooh, I can do 2 because I have influence or reputation. Alrighty. I like that. Let's see what I got for best film. Let's see if this is wicked profitable, but this is best rated. So let's see how the film how they pick things. I forget what one this is. Best cinematography. I can't imagine this is gonna be great. I think it's probably gonna be Laughingstock. Who's also Walter. We're gonna throw Laughingstock, and then maybe Blue Anteater. We'll go with that. Best actor. Send all the guests away, and Blue Anteater. Actress, Laughstock and Harden. There you go. Might as well throw both of them up there, see what happens. Best director. Who's my best director? Gordon. Definitely gonna get him in there. Who do we have on this one? We have Daryl. I think has already won one. I had Daryl. Still Not a Crime was also Daryl. So either way, it's gonna be Daryl. We'll throw you there. And screenwriter. Did Felix write any of these screens? I kind of want to get Felix an award. He's been around for a little bit. Juan looks like wrote a lot of these. Homer's good. Homer's good. Let's see. Hugh is not. I don't like Hugh. He's probably going to be my first top-end person to go away. 5% of... So that's 560 and a half. So 250 screenings. That is going to be the end of that one. Going to have Bernard repeat that. And then once this done, I can finally get those 2. Festive Lights did 3 million. Still has a quarter of the people there. So... What's that? Roughly 2,000? Just shy of 2,000? We can definitely re-up that. He'll bring it like down here to like this. Just so we have open screens just in case. Again, we're trying to just shove movies out this year. It's definitely a good film, but I don't know which movie that was. Pollux Awards. Let's see. Best film. Laughingstock got selected. So it went off star, not profit. Because the other one made more profit than this one. Francis for cinematography. Ooh, we have two of the best actors, Scott Daniels and Bobby Martin. Has he won one yet? Bobby is not. That would be good for Bobby. He's going to be a 10.0 actor. And we have two actresses. June getting one would be great. Daryl and Gordon, one on directors. We have Homer in there. We have somebody for every category. This could be insane. We could win a lot here. Spirited Young Lady for Nelly. Very nice. Obviously, we'll attend. We're freaking nominated for everything. C+. Now, these films are going to have a lot to do with the quality of the film. So, not necessarily how I advertised. It's going to be... the quality of the film is not going to let me get a high Kino mark. Illegal Tendency. What do you got? Safari. A lot of people like that Safari. Oh, no. Who was it? Oh, both the editors are gone. Go ahead and try that. Dirt doesn't exist for Earl. Really? Find that hard to believe. 8-8 on narrow-minded inhabitants. What? It's supposed to be narrow-minded inhabitants. I don't know what happened to the name of the movie. Wasn't it narrow-minded inhabitants the whole time? And then it just got changed. Why did it get changed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm actually gonna pen that out. Can I change the freaking name? Oh, let me go. It's a good film, so I want the screenings. Can't go over 10,000. It's a good film, so I want the screenings. You know, this isn't one where we're trying to churn out, or this is one where we're trying to make some money. There we go. Who's gonna like this? Young men. So... men, young people, general, and on the way to work. So, I think we're gonna go like that. Is it worth doing a trick? Bobby will not do a trick. Russell will. I have enough now where influence isn't a problem. Maybe I just do like an orphanage or a hospice visit or something like that. And then we're going to put some Gabriel. Nope, Gabriel won't. Alright, so it's just going to be him. We'll apply. And confirm. I don't think the name's really going to matter, but who knows. That building did just complete, so we should be good for producers. Let me go ahead and hire. There we go. Okay, we can hire producers now. Screenwriters, let's repair. And people under control, no one. I don't have anyone under control. Interesting, okay. Producers, anybody cheap? You're around 1,000 for just about an 8. So, grab you for some time. Get some medical insurance in there. 600,000. Hopefully these films, you know, profit a little bit. You know, obviously I don't want films out there that are just tanking my reputation. But I think this is kind of what needed to be done to push that many films through. Where were you? Lester. Yeah, that was you. There we go. 414. Medical insurance. Thank you. Alright, let's go ahead and get some. Gloop is a lesser film. We can put Harley on that. Wayward Soul can be Leland, sure. Love interest, Irene. Villain's right hand can be... Oh, you are about to end. I don't really want to buy somebody yet. This is going to take forever. I want to speed it up, obviously, but that's going to take a while. throw you on there. We'll give you a sound stage. You like the sound stages. 3 stars all the way. Wow, very nice. Haven't really ran into that too much. Sure. I mean, I feel like I just keep freaking giving you money. 50,000 just to finish the film makes no sense in my eyes, but it's fine. There you go. The deluxe, the better sound, give you the extras, the props, and the crew. Throw Lester on this. We will throw Daryl Warden on this. We're at 104 days. Honestly, I'm gonna have to hire people anyways. I don't want to waste Jasper on a bad film. Let's get down to like here. You. Honestly, while we're trying to rip through, it should just be this. It should just be this. You're hired. Hugh is capped. I don't want a capped person. You got a cool picture. We'll do you. Again, while we're just trying to rip out bad films, should just be this. Let's go Anton. This should be the 3 people for this film. There you go. So all 3 of these guys I'll have for just this film. It is Anton, it is Scott, and the evil monster is Matt. There you go. Start project. Dead Sailor's Wedding. Let's see how this did in post-production. Down huge. Wow. I don't know if that's going to make money. Maybe I throw like 1 advertisement on it. We'll go 3 weeks for this. We'll just kind of max out what's available. Maybe I just go like whatever specifically young men. So I just do like this and this. I don't want to put too much money into that. That's not a good film. No good tricks. Would be good. Confirm. That was crazy. Your guests enjoyed the banquet. Where is the script? Where is the script? That's a comedy. Did I shelve it? Whenever the studio's account goes into the red, the studio's reputation drops. Did I just go red $1 billion? Did I just go red $1 billion? No, 100,000 million. What just happened? My script department is being repaired, so they stopped the script. That's wild. That's crazy. I don't understand. I'm gonna fail the demand now, which is great. Love that. Why did that just go down to $1 billion? That doesn't make any sense. Nothing happened. Why does this keep adding knob to things? He's still 50%. Honestly, this was a decent film. I mean, I might as well get as much out of it as I can. Confirm, release. Extend. Nope, that one's done. That one's done. Festive Lights hit the top spot at number 1. Very nice. And we have the Pollux Awards. Alrighty. Did produce a profitable film. It's the 6th annual Pollux Awards. My name is Harlan Starsif, and it's great to see you. You'll never believe what I just heard from a producer backstage. It won't be long before all our movies are in color. I think that's ridiculous. What's the point of color film if they only hire white actors? That's crazy. Nominees for Best Actor. We have 2 options. 2 nominees here from us. Scott Daniels gets it. Okay. Would have been nice if Bobby Martin got it, but that's fine. It did go to our studio. That's what matters. Best Actress is probably going to be June Craig, if I have to guess. Really? Cleo took it from us. A lesser film and a lesser actress. That is interesting. The film wasn't as good and the actress wasn't as good. The winner is... Gordon Woods just won a Pollux. Very nice. Very nice. The next nominee for Best Screenplay could be Homer. It is Homer. Wow, we're doing very well here. So far we've lost 1. So far we've lost 1. Cinematographer Francis. It is Homer Warren. Okay. Windows Without Glass. Okay. Best Film. This is the big one. If we can get Best Film. Really? A 7974 and its top spot was 16. Our best release result was 6. I don't understand how that works. I mean, I get there's a little bit of randomness in it, you know, inherently in the game, but I don't get why, you know, your better film should be better, in my opinion. That is huge wins, though, right there. Everybody getting XP. All right. Kino mark on 6th attempt. I'll go ahead and get that out there. I don't know. I don't know why we're at $1 billion. Did we get fined by, like, the Alliance or something, or what? Cornelius leveled up. All right, we'll get you into that 40% threshold. Very nice. We'll release that film. Narrow-minded Inhabitants. All right, Fun Times, Thrilling Crimes. I wonder if it's just like a game mechanic. I'm going to go ahead and pause it. I'm going to look it up and see if it's a game mechanic, because this option, this like task also popped up, and we had $20 million. Like, we weren't near back in here. As you can see, my account is normal. Just finished the Pollux. You can see that up on the screen. But things changed. So we didn't get Best Actor. Best Actress went to somebody else. Best Director, Gordon won this time, not the other guy. Homer did win this, and then we actually got Best Film. So you can clearly see there's some RNG involved in there. I'd say winning Best Film is probably a little bit more of a, you know, a nod or a win. That's a terrible script, buddy. Who wrote that? I don't know who wrote that. I did hold off on repairing my, what you call it, my place. I can't even think of what it's called. My script department. That way I can get this film out there and attempt to meet the demand. I mean, we'll see. Pretty terrible film. So far, at least. We'll put all this stuff on it. I'd like to at least get it over a 5 if I can. I'd like to at least get it over a 5 if I can. We'll grab you just because you've been sitting there staring me in the face this whole time. $1 million. I'll throw a little bit of that. Can we get under $1 million? No, that just saves off 100,000. Alright, so we'll throw you on this film. This is the one that needs to be Gordon Woods, who did just win a Pollux, so that's cool. We will put Jasper on this one. We can have Nelly. As far as a mentor, I'd like to have a top tier guy. We'll get Pete. You know, eventually we'll probably grab Pete anyways, so we'll get him for this. 2.5 million. Jeez, buddy. Pay 1.5 up front and then 1.5 later. Just to kind of get a little bit. Sorceress is a male. Interesting. I was hoping it would be a female. Actors. Let's see who we got. Could do Wilfred, I guess. Throw Wilfred in there. You're a one movie guy, though, unfortunately. Fortunately for you, you're a one movie guy. It's just how it's going to be. And there you go. Alright. Get this through. The big push is going to be, once it gets through 4 weeks, 38,000, that's going to be the end of the line for that one. The big thing is once, sure, you just want a Pollux, so that makes sense. So it's going to be 35 days. So it was 250. It was 250 days that what my demand was. It took me 150 days to write it. Should have 100 days left. I'm not going to complete this, so I might as well cancel the project. I'm not going to complete that demand. 30 days left, that doesn't make sense. Kino mark a B- on this, not bad. Got to get some more films going. I've kind of let my script writers fall to the wayside just because I'm ripping through films like crazy, but add story element to the code. The vivid, violent story element will be banned by the code on moral grounds. Oh. You guys are against it. That's promising. Let me add a little buffer. I have 2,200, so hopefully... Oh my god. I have so many films in the... I think I have a bunch of films. Oh, no. I was hoping they would put up some sort of... I mean, they didn't even combine for 200. I think I literally have to vote that. I'm pretty sure... Search for a killer... New beginning. Oh, okay. Trying to look for these films and see if I have any. No vivid violence. Alright. It's a decent film. We'll go ahead and throw that out. Get that going. Editor can be Lilia. Composer's going to be Richard. We'll get this going. That in there. In high quality studio. Sure. These people are bagging for money right now. Another expensive year by the looks of it. We'll throw that down a little bit. There you go. Oh my god, we're getting crushed. What are you? You're 6'6", but you're a female. 6'6", but a female, so I think we're gonna have to keep you. Do I have vivid violence in this? No. Do I have vivid violence in this? Nope. What about in this? feel like those things should be locked by then. Search for dart doesn't exist on Linda. Okay, well. I made her annoyed for no reason then. We'll go ahead and repair this. 48 days. It's only March. I think I should be able to get through 48 days. Get that going. Legal tendencies is Safaria hunting. I can't really offer that. The Sixth Sense. Beautiful. We will extend distribution. I don't know what extend distribution does. I don't know if it just takes exactly what you add, extends it. But, I mean, it would make sense if that's the case. Should be able to do this. It's under 6. We'll throw a security guard on there. And get the doomed going. Should be good to do that as well. Raises happiness too, so it's not a bad thing to do. Week 8, 40,000. We'll go ahead and put that one in there. You're just old as hell. I'm gonna get you on movies because you're not utilized a lot. So you're gonna be 3 movies. Medical insurance, 120,000. There you go, bud. You're probably gonna die at some point. Mark for Dead Sailor's Wedding. There we go. Bone Grinder hated it, so it's going to be a good film. It's kind of how this always goes. And there we are. Get that film out in post-release. Zodiac is ready. Boom. Almost a 9.0 film. I got to put my top people on this. Do I have a decent editor? 8.4, I like that. 9.0, sure. There we go. Throw you there and you there. Perfect. That's going to be a good film. Advertised Germany in theater. Lost a little bit of reputation, but we gained some GP for him, so. Daryl Warren gets established in generational conflict. Okay. And Treasure Hunt. That's a interesting one. Banquet has finished, and you're still doing really good. We'll extend that. Release the film. Mark of an A. 4, 4, 4, 2, 5. That's a pretty good. That's a pretty good score. 1.4 million into it, though. And generational conflict is now stale. New beginning gets affected. Okay. Annoying. Ooh, very annoying. This is a good film. I might have to hold this film. I might have to hold this film. We'll see. When does it not become stale? Next July. I don't know if I can hold it that long. Demand failed. 230 reputation gone. It's alright. Trick worked on that film. Let's hold up Banquet. Go ahead and get that going. Honestly, these demands are just annoying. These demands are just annoying. A lovable rogue. I will buy that, though. I don't have a reason to do the demands. Obviously, they give you a bonus and stuff, but you divided this employee's payment in 2 parts. Half of the amount is paid. Okay, that's fine. He's $1 million. Illegal tendency is, I think that's math. Yeah, it is. A little bit of tax evasion, buddy. 1.52 million. He's an 8.0 producer, though. I can't just ignore that. You're done. You're done. 7.0 cinematographer. Sure, let's look into it. What do we do? 5 years. We'll throw in the medical. 230,000. Sure. Sure. Unreliable contractor. Let's get this movie scheduled. Is my script department done yet? Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is here. This is a decent film. Maybe we go like 6,000 on this one. Something like that. There we go. Apply. And who is going to like this film? Let's take a look. Young men. So there. Apply. Continue without tricks. And confirm. Now let's pause this quick. Alright, 23 days left here. What is my... I don't know if it tells me. I don't know if that's like 1, 2, 3... Like I've done 6 of 13, or if that's just... nothing. Does it tell me what I've done... Oh, calendar. Perfect. So, festive lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I need 2 more. I need 2 more. We'll extend distribution. High quality sets. That's a nice one to grab. That's a nice one to grab. And I think we're going to loop right into international scouting. Reduce it by almost 500 days. That's awesome. Extended medical coverage. Very nice. Takes an employee anywhere, anytime. 500 days. Hotel seat. 500 days. Housekeeper who keeps things tidy. Maybe car and driver. Get that down. It's 350 days. Didn't select a demand, which is fine. Extend distribution on that one. That's a decent film. This film is done. Send to archive. Let's discuss it. What do you got, bud? 5.7. Actually, I'm not discussing that. Thanks, but I'm out. Thanks, but I'm out. And I need a... Thanks, but I'm out. Thanks, but I'm out. That's that film I just bought a bunch of 1 movie contracts for. Very nice film here. Let's start that post-production. You can throw Lilia on it. Why not? We'll throw Don on this one. And we're good there. Beautiful. What do we got? 16 days left. All right. Zodiac. Ready for theaters. Went down a little bit. It's unfortunate. Zodiac. It is unfortunate it went down a little bit. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Honestly, we'll try to max that out. And we'll go like that. Oh wait, I can't go over 10,000 screenings, so... Actually, 8,000 should be fine. 8,000 should be fine. It may not be, but it's gonna have to be. Young men, that's gonna be that. Apply, and will anyone do a trick on this? Let's see. Nope. 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 Russell will. Let's get you... Help a drunkard. Then we'll just do 1 trick. Give it a little boost right in the middle. Zodiac is done. We got 10 days left on the script department. Actor, you want 480,000 for 3 years. What do you want for 5? Oh, no. Extended medical coverage. 615,000, that's fine. That's fine. Honestly, I don't need a 6-star producer. I'm probably not going to rip out 13 films again. The New Beginning, I'm not going to hold on to next year. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is a good film. Let me kind of do the max odds here. The only thing that's going to hurt this is that stale element. That's the only thing that's going to hurt this, and it sucks. It does suck that's going to happen. Women. Women, and artistic people. Let's go like that. Theoretically, I could probably do artistic people for everything now, because I am just producing pretty high stuff. Irene, you're gone. Irene is gone. Gloop. And okay, this is a bad film. What happened here? Do I have bad people on this? Is that what's going on? Ah, it's decent people. Did the script not do well? Don't know why I wouldn't have done well there. Dead Sailor's Wedding's all done. Banquet finished, and our script department finished. So let's see what we got as far as scripts go. Start a project. Ronald Bush. Oh, that's who wrote it. I'm like, what? We're gonna discard that. That's a terribly written movie, buddy. Generational conflict. Can't do that. You guys cap at a 5. You're honestly not good scripts. Are any of you stale? Love interest could be stale, but at some point. I went pretty hard into love interest, apparently. There we go. We'll do all these on set. And I think maybe I get my screenwriters writing something. So that way it's just kind of done. And we'll get there. High quality props. Very nice. We got to get extras going by the looks of it. Get Gordon. Get June. Love interest could be Bobby. We'll have a star-studded cast here. We're going to have a star-studded cast here. We'll throw an extra producer on this. Producer. We'll get Dewey on this. This is going to be a star-studded cast. Star-studded film. So that's 12. Let's get some ideas written. This is promising. I got a comedy guy right here. Get you going. Thriller for maybe Eddie. 108 Days. Why not? Detective for Felix. And maybe romance for Hugh. Get those scripts going. There you go. Yeah, keep an eye on the projects. Make sure those are good. 1800, no one went. Alright. Action. Alright, Daryl. Send to archive. 8/8 film. Very nice. What do we got on the Doomed? Not great. Not great on Doomed. There we go. Post-production seems to be struggling. Post-production doesn't seem to be able to... 1, 2, 3, 4... 2, 4, 6. What do you got? Yeah, we'll just go like that. Gonna have a little bit of a blank space of showings because my script department was down and I couldn't make anything. Young Men is that. I think that's what we've been doing. We'll continue without tricks. Confirmed. And we'll release that. Let's go ahead. Kino Mark is a B-. Unreliable contractor. Bone Grinder hates it, so everybody else is going to love it. Kind of the big... Ooh, 5 stars on Thrilling Crime. One of the best detectives ever conceived. Okay. Interesting. Post-production, improved film quality. Very nice, very nice. Now, what do we want? Maybe superior sound haul. Maybe that's kind of the next step. Bring that down to 870 days. That is a savings right there. Now let's see what we got for scripts. Anything new? Quicksand by Joe Hughes. Alcohol. I gotta get alcohol out of the code, which I think, I mean, I'll put 3,000 in there if I have to. Plus, alcohol shouldn't be in the code. Prohibition got lifted. Alcohol should not be in the code because Prohibition has been lifted. So I don't think that really makes sense. I think we should go ahead and get that out. Boom, boom. I shut it on more crew. I didn't even think of that. It's gonna be a decent film, so we'll throw an extra producer on there. We'll throw Herman. All my top guys here. There we go. We'll get this going. 8 has a potential of being 9s, I think, like through my production crew. That's my 13th film, though. Let's go ahead and remove a story element from the code. We want alcohol removed. So everybody wants it except me and I think it was Hephaestus. No, Marganese. I go pretty late, though. I can see kind of how much I need. If I went early, I was throwing 3,000 at it. Not even thinking twice. Zodiac got an A. That's a killer film right there. Bone Grinder hates it, so everybody else is going to love it. 4, 3, 2 on Thrilling Crime is interesting for being a serial killer movie. Doesn't inspire any emotion, really. Following a serial killer doesn't get you emotional. I just wanted to make sure I had a banquet all on. Limited edition. We'll get that into post-production up to an 8. Oh, very nice. Or not post-production, just production. We'll get Gerald on that. Alright, let's see how this goes for everybody. No, 361, 770, 845. I'm gonna throw like 1,800 on it. I need this to be through. There we go. Okay. Overkilled by a lot, evidently, but I needed it to go through. Now let's just hope they don't try to put it back in before that movie gets through. Maybe I should have waited. That way that's not a risk. We'll go like that. Throw a little pirate movie because they put what's it called back in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They put Vivid Violence back in. So there's a chance. Alright, and 6. Apply. It's an okay film. I mean, it's nothing amazing, but it's okay. There you go. What do we got? Young Men. That is that one. Continue without tricks. Yes. Confirm. Cool. Maintenance. The water tower. Boom. And what does my maintenance crew do now? I don't know what my maintenance crew does now, but I can construct the water tower. Which I think kind of just lowers my utilities, like, in the long run. Might as well have them do it. Might as well have them do it. Wow, that freaking killed. That's amazing. But an extend distribution there. Got a banquet. There you go. Throw another banquet. Why not? New story element. Farm Girl. Alright. Quicksand. And Arthur Gray is known for adventure. 4.6 million. We're still showing about 2,000 roughly. Kino Mark of a New Beginning and A as well. This would have been a great film, but I think it has a stale. I think it has a stale element. Sad is the state of modern film. This film could have been superb, but sadly it turned out mediocre. Okay. Weird. Maybe just because of the stale element? I don't know how that works. Doomed is an okay film. Nothing great. Alright, and done. The movie's the most irritating sort of flaws. Interesting. Interesting. Love interest does go to stale. I figured that was coming. 9.0 on Quicksands. Let's go. This is a star-studded cast. We'll throw a security on here just to be sure. Let's get that going. That's 13 films right there. Who got beaten? Harley Boehm. I don't know who that is. This apparently has a stale element, which is love interest. Okay. We're only going to put people on this if we have the people. I'm not hiring anymore because we're past 13, so we should be good. Alright, there we go. Filming technology. That's not the right one. I thought my... like the one I made myself was due. Just kind of throwing my top people. Not too concerned at the moment. Like who's fitting where. Just trying to get projects out. 6. Let's shelve that. I'm gonna shelf that for a minute. Let that go. And $100, we'll send that to archive. Go. Have you repeat that film. It's got a stale element. We'll shelve the stale element. Have you repeat that. That's $20 million. Very nice. We will extend distribution. And honestly, we'll keep that going. Gloop, and you will be done. You're done. Damsel in Distress for Martha. Okay. Zodiac is archived. It's a decent film. B+ on Gloop. Okay. That may have more to do with the quality of the film being a little lower. Trying to push through here so we can kind of get this done. Villain's right hand. Quicksand. Okay. Didn't realize Villain's right hand was almost done. Or almost stale. Throw a wrap party. Why not? Start production on this. Do our second best people because that the other one's about to be done. And that's my 9.0 film. Banquet's done. Just push the button. This sounds like a bomb movie or something. 8.0. That's a decent film. Throw a security guy on there. What do we have? We want to get a... Let's throw a corporate party. Been a little bit since we've done that. New technology. There it is. Let's go to technologies. Upgrade available on the deluxe. Let's go ahead and get that going. $450 days. All right. What is better, my Trident and mic? This technically has 5. 3 practicality. This might not be better. Interested Studios. Let's see. Maybe Evergreen. When value in technology, consider competitive offers and market realities. If you set down for a price, you'll learn less than you could. I would have to do this for, didn't it say like 2,500? So maybe 3,800. Are you sure you want to set this price? Is it just a, like, do they buy it? Or is it monthly? I don't know, we'll just, in case they buy it, we'll try this. Counter offer is 129,000. Okay. What about you at 200? Supreme bought it for 200. All right. I don't hate that. Script results. That is a bad script, buddy. Spend all that time writing that script and it comes out like that. That is unfortunate. We are going to extend distribution. We are going to end. Unfortunately, had stale elements. And we are going to end that. We're going to be skipped out on. We have these 3 films here. That's the big ones. Legal executive. A Wisconsin farmer is threatening to sue us for stealing the name of his goat cheese. Along with the threat, he sent a whole wheel. Olympus Films. I'm not renaming the studio. Since she came up with it, we could change our name. Yeah, I'm not paying $700,000 and I'm not renaming the studio. Preparing for trial. Are you serious? Accidentally hit save that. I don't want to save that. This is becoming a little bit longer of a video, so I think I am going to wrap up and we'll finish our factory process in the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully it is September. Those ones might not finish in time. That would suck. That would suck if those films don't finish in time. I mean, I'd have to short film it. I have to put every rush on it possible. Hopefully I can get it to finish in time. Women, that's young, and we'll go sophisticated because it's over a 6.0. No tricks is fine. We'll confirm. It is stale. That's unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? If films release, everyone who participated will receive happiness bonus. Okay. Okay. Employee happiness won't drop when their loyalty falls below 10. Okay. If nominated, so this one they won't lose happiness if they lose the Pollux. Not bad. That's my water tower for maintenance. But that is where I am going to go ahead and wrap up this video. I appreciate you all so much for watching. And hopefully in the next one we can get these films done. And we can get them posted in this year. Get them released. So, until next time.